Understanding the process for buying a house in Tampa Bay with cash. Buying a house with cash in Tampa Bay can have a number of substantial benefits. For example, it speeds up the transaction process, gives you more bargaining power and buying power, and provides immediately available equity. But if not done right, purchasing with cash can turn into a minor nightmare. There is a definite process involved that both protects you as the buyer and makes the transaction easy and smooth. This process involves a crucial preliminary steps and the steps in the actual transaction. Let's take a look then. Preliminary process for buying a house in Tampa Bay with cash. Number 1, prepare a purchase and sale agreement. This is a document that lays out the terms of the purchase and sale. For example, date of the agreement, execution date, purchase price, property description, who pays the closing costs, how the title is being conveyed, and other pertinent information. Agents generally use a long and complicated agreement, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can use a concise 1 or 2 page document template that will do the trick. Just make sure you have the agreement in hand early on in the process. We as realtors, we do use the long form though. It does have a lot of protections in it for ourselves, our clients, and the sellers. Number 2, conduct a title search. Now, this is a truly important step that you can hire a title company to take care of or do yourself, if you know what you're doing and you have some experience in this area. In either case though, the aim is to make sure the title is clear. You simply have to make sure beforehand that there are no liens against the property, that it is not encumbered in any other way, and that the seller is the only one who has legal claim to that property. Do not neglect this step. We always hire a professional. Number 3, determine the kind of deed you'll get. A deed is an official document that transfers ownership and legally states who the owner of the property is. There are a few different kinds of deeds: quitclaim, warranty, and special warranty deeds. But most people are fine with a warranty deed. A quitclaim deed can be the fastest route to take, but it offers no guarantees about whether the title is 100% clear. The owner is simply giving up ownership, quitting his or her claim to the property. With a warranty deed though, the seller is promising that the title is free and clear. It all just depends on whether you want to speed up the process or a title guarantee. Steps in making the transaction when buying a house with cash. Number 1, make an offer. Of course, there comes to a point where you have to make the offer. Just be aware that with cash in hand, you're considered a serious buyer and you have a lot more bargaining power. The deal doesn't depend on a third-party loan and your offer will be perceived as a sure thing. So don't hesitate to flex your cash muscles a little when making that cash offer. Number 2, conduct an inspection and appraisal. After an offer has been made and accepted, it's fairly standard practice to have an appraisal, which many cash buyers make a condition on the sale, and an inspection done. With a cash deal, an appraisal will provide some peace of mind because you'll know that you're not paying more than the property's worth. And an inspection will let you know the condition of the house, whether it needs any repairs or not. If it does, you'll probably want to renegotiate the deal at that point with the seller. Number 3, close the deal. Here's where the rubber really hits the road. After the appraisal and inspection, and when all parties are in agreement, it's time to sign the paperwork. Because you are a cash buyer, you'll have a lot more flexibility than you would if a lender was involved. You can set the closing date for a time when best suits you, generally much sooner than with an agent and a lender in the process. Then all you have to do is show up in front of a notary with a pen and paper and a cashier's check in hand, or a wire these days. Are you interested in buying a house in Tampa Bay for cash? If you are, we can help you out. We would be glad to discuss this viable house purchasing option with you. Contact us by phone at 1-800-OUT-FAST or simply fill out the form on the website here and one of our agents will get in touch with you extremely soon. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you.